What if Deku was Spider-Man Part 1? So, in this one, I'm gonna cut to the chase real fast. So in this, I want there to be some Marvel things in this, like certain companies. If you get what I'm putting down, because in one of the origin stories, or well, pretty much all of them, there's a certain company that's responsible for why Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker, has his powers. Also, I want to clarify something. I want Deku to have all, like, every Spider-Man powers. So it's like, really, I'm gonna cut the chase. I only want him to have Peter Parker Spider-Man's, Ben Riley, they say Scarlet Spider, and Miles Morales is basically the main character of Spider-Man and Spider-Verse, and also main character of PS4 Spider-Man Miles Morales. If you don't know who he is, I'm not explaining. Look it up, because you shouldn't know who he is. Pretty much all of them, you should know who he is, who they are. But yeah, let's go. So we're starting off in kindergarten, like we always do. Sadly, there's not gonna be anything good happening yet. So we started off Dex playing around, and he like a swing set, and I saw Bakugo got his quirk, so he's showing it off, and teacher coming up saying, "Oh yeah, such a wonderful quirk, Bakugo, all this crap." And Deku's thinking, hopefully I get a good quirk like that. Now we fast forward like what, a year? It was like a month later. Deku's sitting down in class, bugging out because he don't have a quirk. He don't have a quirk. So yeah, that quirk is not, like, that quirk is not. What the heck am I saying? That quirk is not okay. He don't have a quirk. He bugging out. He's sad. Bakugo look at him like he is sick of himself. Bakugo thinking to himself, "This man is useless. He can't do nothing." So then Bakugo starts picking on him every day. And one day or so another, we got canon. So basically, we start off in middle school, and Deku. I'm sorry, I'm looking up something real quick. Okay, I'm looking up something. I'm back. So he started off in school, right? Deku is sitting down in class, writing in his notebook. Now, he's kind of a science nerd. He's actually smarter than he was in canon. Because instead of his bullying demotivating him, making him like, because Deku, you can't say Deku was motivated, bro. He did not have a lot of confidence. So it's like, instead of him being down and stuff, he actually had confidence in himself in this one. Because he's not gonna be crybaby Deku, no. He's gonna be confident Deku, the one that thinks he can do stuff. Not gonna be let down by an explosion boy terrorist looking man. You can't tell. Hold on, I want to say something right. Bakugo is basically a walking nuke, because one, he sweats a lot every day. I mean, I think the human body sweats like what, a couple liters a day. And the fact that like a drop is like a big explosion, since I don't know, I think Two Heroes was canon, and the fact that like literally a drop was ignited with Shoto shot fired the drop to like blow up one of the villains. I forgot, I think it was like the wolf dude. Oh, no, not the wolf dude. And it was like they were fighting in the hall. Bakugo had like the red and black suit on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that drop is so big in the soldier. I was like, huh. And like, imagine this, right? Bakugo is on a summer day, right? And someone was lighting a cigarette next to him. Let's say they're above him, accidentally, an ember falls on him. The entire block is gonna go boom. Because this man has like gallons on gallons of sweat. Bakugo is literally a walking nuke, bro. He's a walking nuke. He's not affected by his own explosions, pretty much. But he has like the shock recoil, where it's like if he puts too high in his foot, he'll strain his muscles, probably fracture a couple bones if he goes full power. But like, come on, man. Like, you can't tell me right now, Bakugo is not a walking, talking bomb. That's mad all the time. Like, come on, man. But hold on. Yeah, we have done 4 minutes of filler. We've done like a minute of filler. I don't like that. So back to story. So it's the teacher walks in. He had the whole thing canon where it's like, where y'all want to be when y'all grow up. We already know y'all want to be heroes. And he does the same thing where it's like we had two students going to UA. Bakugo like two. I went to UA, but who had the coconuts to go to UA? And then it said Bakugo Koski and Azuka Midori. So he had Azuka Midori. He goes off because it's like one, Deku don't have a quirk. Two, and this one, Deku don't care about him at all. He doesn't call him Kachan or anything. No, he calls this man Koski. Like, he don't even care about this man. So it's like he's like, "What you stinking Deku? You think you can beat me?" It's like Deku not even responding to man. He just reading. He just writing his notebook because he don't care. He don't care about this man. This man's just an annoying, like an annoying. What's that word called? An annoying, overconfident, cocky. Like he just thinks Bakugo is just too cocky and too overconfident. So it's like, look, it's good to be confident, but it's like don't be overly confident. Confident you think you're the S, like you're the crap, bro. You're the stuff. You're not the stuff. Nobody is the stuff. You think you are, but you're not. Like once upon a time, I thought I was the stuff. I learned that lesson pretty quick. I am not the stuff. So it's like, mm, oh well. But what was I gonna say? What was I? Oh yeah. So basically, we to end the class, right? Bakugo is fuming because Deku not giving him any attention. And also, Deku is the smartest one in the class. So, yeah. That's also another thing. He's the smartest one in the class. So, what's it called? Basically, Deku putting stuff in the backpack. And Bakugo grabs a notebook, just holding a cannon, talking crap. Deku just like, give me my notebook back. He doesn't even care what he's saying. Just gonna give him a notebook. Bakugo's like, "You want your notebook so badly? Go get it." He blows up the notebook, throw it out the window. Now, we're gonna cut to like halfway across the city. So we're at Oscorp Labs, and a Doctor Farley Stillwell is basically talking to Norman Osborn. Now they're trying to replicate the super soldier serum, right? But their spiders, one of their spiders is missing, and I just went through my picture. I love this. You see all the thumbnails of everything. You got the Hulk, you got the K, you got Flash, and you got Spider Man. I just did that by accident. But what's it saying? Where was I? Yeah, it's just saying how one of the spiders missing, and what is the most important spider because it's the spider with every other spider's down there. Because this we're talking about, right? This is what I'm thinking. They could have individual spider people, like a spider army. If you don't know what that is, watch one of the TV series or just look it up. Yeah, but the thing is, like, instead we can have a spider army, then we can have like a leading commando, what has all of their powers. So like that's what that spider is. And Dr. Farley Stillwell is in a pretty bad predicament because Miss Dr. Stillwell lost one of the spiders. Norman is about to have his head. And then we see a black little spider crawling around and it goes camo. It goes invisible. Now, and the number, there's actually, it's numbered. The number is 52, not 42. It's 52. Because I want it to be 52. But, yeah, so Deku is going down and gets his notebook, fishing the on the notebook. He get it, he walking down, and there's a spider. And the spider is right there, right? So it gets on his web and goes down, and it bites Deku. Wait, no. Yeah, it bites Deku. Let's say it was up there on the bridge, and it jumped down. Deku bit him. Deku smacked it. It bit on his hand, so Deku smacked it and killed it. Like it fell on the ground. It was like a little twitching, and then stomped on it. Like, cause like Deku don't like spiders. Like I just said Deku don't like spiders. Let's say Deku is startled. So let's say he's startled, and it's like he just stomps it. Like that thing dead. It's a pancake. It's a pancake. That's how you guys know it's a pancake. Like let's say a rat Let's say a rat's going to enjoy that pancake. Put a little syrup on that pancake. That rat's going to have a wild time. But back to the story. So Deku's walking in the tunnel. His hand's starting to hurt, and he hears water splashing, and like a big green glob comes up through the sewer. And the first Deku's first thought was like, "What the hell is that? Like, what the hell is that?" But then he sees that thing had an eye in the mouth. So like, oh, that's someone's quirk. So the Sun Villain basically says, I'm gonna need your body, kid. I'm on the run. Deku tries running away because like, I ain't dealing with this. Sun catches him, and the whole thing happens again, and like Deku about to die from suffocation. And then suddenly Deku has a tingling feeling in his hand, and then the Sludge Villain goes boom. He don't know what happened, but Sludge Villain's all over the walls, the floor, the ceiling. Like, he's like, the heck happened? And then All Might comes in, sees the Sludge Villain on the walls, like, hey, and he talks and he looks at Deku saying, hey, did a hero run by or anything? It was like, no. Then like, what happened to Sludge Villain? It's like, I don't know. It's like he was trying to like kill me or something. And then he went boom. He blew up basically. He's like, oh, what's your quirk? It's like, I don't have a quirk. It's like, So All Might just gets the bottles, pack up the Sludge Villain, and Deku does ask for an autograph, so he gives Deku an autograph. But what's it called? Hold up, my mic's over. Get my mic's over. So Deku, he doesn't ask All Might, can he be a hero with no quirk? Because like as I said, he does have confidence in himself in this one. So also he's not timid like he was. Okay. So All Might hops on. He doesn't grab into his leg, and Deku starts walking. Now, on the way, right? Deku's walking in the street, right? And they're like, the crossing lights. So it's like so he can walk. He's not jaywalking. Then like a car, he hears a car going, right? And then something in his head starts buzzing. It's like buzzing. And then he look over and sees the car. He jumps out the way. So it's like here's the thing, when he jumped 20 feet in the air. 20 feet in the air. And I'm looking around like, oh my god, that's so cool. And like the dude in the car is like, hey kid, watch where you going. And Deku looking at him like, look at the sign, bro. I can walk. You're supposed to stop. But yeah. So Deku on his way home. Now he gets home. He says, so what the heck was that? And then Deku starts getting hot. And he starts sweating. He takes off his shirt. And it's like, he starts getting cold. So it was like, am I sick? Like, you think am I sick? Like, did the Sludge Villain do something to me? And he's like, and it's like, and then he faints. And then he wakes up, like, a day later. It's the weekend, so it's like, He was like, yeah. He wakes up a day later, right? Like, he wakes up, like, next morning. And he gets up. And his hand bite is pretty much gone. Like you can notice the little bite marks from the spider, but you can't notice the bump or anything. There's no bump, there's no redness, there's no soreness in his hand. No, like it's completely gone. So they go think to himself, the heck happened? Like last time I remember I was sick. And it's like now I'm not sick. Looks in the mirror and he has abs now. He has a 6-pack now. He's like, whoa. And he's taller. Let's say before Deku was... Hold up, give me a minute. I think Deku was what? Hold on, I'm gonna look it up real quick. Pause. Okay, I'm back. So I had to look up how tall Deku is. Deku is 5'5". 5'5". So let's say before he was like 5'5", right? This man is now 5'9", pushing on 6 feet. He's tall. He's 5'9", pushing on 6 feet, bro. Now, he's thinking to himself, I also grew overnight. So like, he was basically his problem, right? he got a six pack, and he grew to almost 6 feet in one night. He grew 5 feet in one night, bro. No, really 4 feet. Really, it's like 3.5 feet in one night, bro. One night. So it's like he tripping, he bugging, and also technically he's taller than Bakugo now. Cause Bakugo is 5'7". He's 5'9", pushing on 6 feet. So it's like, what the heck? But yeah. So he gets downstairs. He gets him back to it. And he goes like, "Did you grow overnight?" Is like, yeah, yeah. He's like, "Dang." She's like, "Dang, you a giant now." Sorry if y'all. Let me recap. Let me recap because I'm messing with my mic. My mic got entangled. He's like, "Dang, you're a giant now." Like he eats breakfast, right? And he goes to walk. Now, on the news, let's just say there's a news thing that says Dr. Farley Stillwell found dead. And he's thinking, wait, Stillwell, didn't he work for Oscorp? So let's recap, right? Osborne found out that the spider was missing. And also found out that a kid was able to jump 20 feet. Now, he chalked it up to a quirk for a second, right? But then, like, he saw the security cam and saw the way he looked at the car, like, he had premonition. So, like, he still chalked up it. But, like, Dr. Stillwell said, look at his hands. He has a bite mark on his hands. He zooms in. See, there's a bite mark on the hand. Then he's like, and he puts two together, right? One, spider sense, because like it clearly he's able to sense the car coming. Two, strength/agility. And also they have a report of a villain got blown up by a kid. So they put two in together to find out a kid got bit by this spider. He looks at Dr. Stillwell. Because he's fuming. Because one, that was not supposed to happen. And it was unplanned. And they don't know this kid. He was not a test subject. And then Stillwell making speech like, I'm sorry, I'll find the kid. Like, and Norman calms down, supposedly. Put a smile on his face. Look, let's take a break. I see you're stressed out. Now, let's just say he has connections to people. I think he told somebody to go take care of a Mr. Stillwell. Let's say it was a jack-o'-lantern. Let's just say, right, there's a knock on Stillwell's door, Dr. Stillwell's door, and he sees a flaming pumpkin at the door. He's like, can I help you? He's like, yeah, Osborne wants a penance. And they're like, what? And then, the dude takes out a scythe and slashes this man across the chest and throws a pumpkin bomb in the door and closes the door. He's like, Stillwell, please, and boom. He just went boom. He just went boom. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Imagine a man just going boom after getting in a fight with a jack-o'-lantern. That's hilarious. But yeah. So basically, only his room was blown up. Basically, they're thinking, oh, maybe he had his stove on by accident, and he lit a cigarette and went boom. That's what they're thinking. Deku finds it sus how, if that was the case, then the entire floor, or at least like another room, another building, like another apartment, should have went boom. Check time. Okay, I got time. So, he finds that odd. Now, let's just say, he walks to the beach, because this is during the 10-month period, and don't know who should I give one for all to. Should I give one for all to Deku? I don't know. I don't know. Nah, I don't think so. I don't know. If y'all, whoever watches to about 20 minutes and 4 seconds, tell me in the comments, do you want to see Deku with one for all or not? I will, like, if enough people, or maybe just one person that actually comments on my video says, yeah, you should get one for all, I'll make one for all. I'll make him have one for all. Or you could join my Discord. Link in the description. Please join my Discord. No one talks in my Discord. No, but I have like 15 people in my Discord. That's just like friends. People that just join because I put a link in the server. I put a link in the server that my friend owns. A completely different server that I don't own, but like I put a link in the server that my friend owns. And people join, but no one talks in my server. So please, just join my server, please. And I'm crying at this point. The 11 subscribers I have. Please, can one of you join my server? Please. But back story. My little crying, begging, pleading session's over. I just go to the beach, go train, and he's really thinking himself. So I was able to jump super high, and also sense danger. So he's thinking something, because he's like, theoretically, if I was able to jump high, that means I have agility and some type of strength. So it's like, there's a fridge right there. So he goes, like, see, can he pick up the fridge? He picks up the fridge, and it's surprisingly very light. But, like, he knows the model of the fridge. He knows that fridge is about, like, 100 pounds. And he knows he never lifted 100 pounds for it, over 50. Like, he knows, like, the max he could lift, probably, like, 50 pounds. That's 100 pounds. That's twice of that. That's twice of that, bro. So it's like, he's thinking, So he goes look for a washing machine, and a washing machine is about 200 pounds. Does that up? It's kind of heavy. It's kind of like very much kind of heavy. He could tell there's weight on it. He's like, did I get super strength overnight too? So he's recapping right. I was bit by a spider. I was quirkless before this. I was bit by a spider. I was attacked by a Sledgeman. Sledgeman went boom when he tried to kill me. And I was gonna hit by a car. I jumped 20 feet in the air. I fainted because I felt sick. I woke up and I had a 6-pack and I was almost 6 foot. He's like, cause the way it looking. So then, right, what's it called? He goes to pick up something else, and then his hands start tingling, and like an orange orange electricity comes off his hands, and it blows up the let's say he's trying to pick up a dryer. It blows up the dryer. Like the dryer goes kaboom and goes flying. How does a dryer that weighs about 200 pounds go kaboom and goes flying after a kid, he's like 14, 15, like a kid, like a teenager, touches it and it goes boom and goes flying? Explain that, people. Explain that. Yeah, like he's like, what the hell? Like, and then like. He remembered when he was in Sledgeland, he saw like an orange glow coming from his hands. And then Sledgeland went boom. So he's thinking, is this a power of some kind? So he does more testing and he finds out that he can expel electricity that's akin to, let's say it's akin to like 1,000 volts electricity, like a car battery. That's when he's trying. That's when he's kind of trying to do it. So like he's like theoretically right. If it's 10,000 volts for me to trying right, if I harness this right, I could literally do like 50,000 volts. It with a snap of my fingers. With a snap of my fingers, 50,000 volts. Like he's like, what? Also, he's thinking right. He had agility and strength, and also sense thing coming at him. So it's like that's pretty much the spider's abilities because spiders can also sense via they also sense things coming via vibration in the ground, and also can lift things. Like, look, let me do this real quick. Basically, right, spiders can is strong, and they can jump. A lot of them can jump, and also spiders can literally lift 250 times. They're stronger. There's 200. They're 250 times stronger than the average human. 250. And you think, and I know in areas that have the giant tarantulas. If you're in an area that has giant tarantulas, please, you need to start running. I'm kidding, but you need to start running. 250, bro. 250. 250. Jesus Christ. No, they're not the strongest thing in the world. Spiders can lift about 25,000 pounds. And I was a spiders. I said spiders. I mean Spider-Man. When Spider-Man can lift about 12.5 tons. So, yeah. Also, in certain instances, Spider-Man with Captain Universe, K1. Okay, we're all going off topic. Captain Universe. I ain't talking about Captain Universe. Captain Universe just all you have to know, it's just an energy that can bestow upon someone that is inherently good, and makes them a lot times stronger, bro. A lot. Makes them incredibly stronger than it was. Spider-Man with Captain Universe's powers literally punched the Hulk into orbit. He can literally punch the Hulk in orbit. The Hulk. The effing Hulk. The Hulk. The big green guy. That literally can get infinitely stronger as he gets madder. My guy. If that's not power, I don't know what is. It's like the Spider-Man can lift 12.5 tons without even a power boost. So it's he's pretty much thinking, right? He has the power of a spider. So it's theoretically, he could shoot webs. So it's he does the whole accidental. I don't know how to explain it. Let's say accidentally, he shoot a web. He's like, what the heck? And he tries to do it again. And he does a lot of things with his hands because he saw it came out of his hands. So he does the thwip motion, just because plot if you mad because I made it like that, I'm bro. If you haven't seen Spider-Man 1, dude, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man literally just went Shazam, boom, thumbs up, bro, bro. But it's so he shoots webs. He's yep, nah, his power's spider. That's hilarious. So he does a lot of training with it. And he goes home, 10 months pass. And he goes to UA Practical Learn. Now, he's walking in to you. Let's say he starts swinging because, like, theoretically, he could use a certain thing in the physics that I forgot, but Spider-Man can use. Basically, it makes him go faster. Makes it really. I think it's like what? How to reach a point fastest. I don't know. There's angles and everything. I don't. I'm not smart. Okay, I'm not smart. I forgot. I forgot what it is. But yeah. Deku swings to UA. He gets there, and let's just say, he doesn't fall. He doesn't fall. But he doesn't fall. I'm sorry, I was looking up something real quick. So, he doesn't fall. So the interaction with Uraraka don't happen yet. But he makes it in there, right? And let's just say he bombs. He bombs the written portion of the test. You wanna know why? Since I want him to be like Peter, not completely. Peter Parker has an IQ level of 250. Around 250, bro. Around 250. Jesus Christ. But I want him to have IQ around like 200. Because 250 is a lot. That's smarter. Hold on. Let me go real quick. Hold on. Like I'm trying to figure out what was Albert Einstein's IQ. I think it was like what? 150? It was 135. Nah, it was 160. Wait, no. Einstein, yeah, he was 160. His IQ was 160. So he's smarter than Albert Einstein. And also the smartest kid in the world. I forgot the kid's name. And I know the kid has an IQ of about I'm sorry, I'm currently on Google. The smartest kid in the world, smartest person in the world actually, had an IQ of between 195 to 110. Now this was a guy born in 1952, so it's not up to date. So it's not the smart person in the world now, but he was the smart person in the world at that time. But yeah. So look who he bombs the test because he had an IQ of 200. And I think, what was Nezu's? I forgot. What was Nezu's IQ? What was Nezu's? And MHA. Nezu's IQ was 250. It was. I'm sorry, people. Nezu's was 250. Spider-Man was 250. You know what people say how Hirokoshi really liked American superheroes? Like, that's coincidence. But let's go on the road clock. I gotta go in like 3 minutes. Basically, he bombs the written point. He had to correct some of Nezu's mistakes. Cause scratch that. Look, he's not gonna have 210. He's not gonna have 200 IQ. Nah, he's gonna have 250. Cause it's like I just realized how smart Nezu is. He's gonna have 250. So he's as smart as Nezu. Just because plot. Okay, just because plot. But yeah. So basically, we get to the practical portion, and he's getting ready, and he sees Uraraka's nervous. So Ochako, I said Uraraka, bro. Ochako's nervous, and he goes to help her out. He goes to cheer her up. Ida walks in the way. Now he knows Ida's about to grab his shoulder because he can sense it. So he grabs Ida by the arm and is like, "What you trying to do, bro?" He's like, unhand me. He's like, don't don't try to touch me, bro. He's like, I see you're trying to mess with that girl over there. It's like, I'm not trying to mess. Like, she's nervous. You can see she's nervous. I'm trying to cheer her up. He's like, sure. It's like, sure. It's like, what? Like, literally day one, Deku don't like Ida. Because Ida is Ida. Now, I like Ida as much as the next guy. But it's like, I don't like Ida. Because Ida does some stupid things. You can't tell me Ida has... You can't tell me, right, that Ida has been smart every step of the way. This man literally tried to fight Stain and got folded. He got folded. And he tried to fight Stain, bro. Stain. Also, what? Just to avenge your brother? Like, why? Your brother's still alive. So it's like, come on, man. Like, you trying to avenge his honor? Like, bro, you're making his honor worse with you getting with your butt kicked in like 0.25 seconds, bro. 0.2 seconds, bro. But it's like, yeah, so this is practical starts. And Deku tells Ida, you better start that test before you fail. And Ida is feeling, he's like, oh, this kid's cocky. I'm gonna upstage this kid. Like, so thing starts, right? And Ida boosts off, like, boom. He's sprinting. He's sprinting. And he sees Deku's, and then he sees Deku jump in the air, and he sees just Deku swinging around, just boom, 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 boom. He just swing. He's like, what the heck? So Deku sees three 3-pointers. Hey, guess say that 5 times. Three 3-pointers. So he sees three 3-pointers, right? And he webs them up and picks them up by the web, like shoots a web at the web ball, and slams them in the ground. They blow up. Hey, that's 9 points. He just keeps doing that over and over. Now he actually does send an electrical shock through about 5 2-pointers because when they were so close together, like basically what he did was, right, since matter was conductive, as all of you may know, basically he had them in a bundle, and the shock one of them, and the electric shock just went through all of them. They just went boom. It was like it just comes to him messing up robots, him blowing up robots, and him swinging around. It's like we get to Ochako. Ochako. Basically, is get hurt, is yells for help. Now Deku goes over there. He lifts up the rock, gets her out of there, and let's say the 0-pointer about to slam down on him. Deku can sense it, and as I say, spiders can live. Not spiders, bro. Why I say spiders? Spider-Man can lift about 12.5 tons. Let's just say the 3-pointer was about like 11 tons. So it's like adrenaline pumping. He's exceeding his original record. So, and people think he gets squashed, and oh my, about to jump in. Like they see the arm start to lift up, and then they could just start spraying webs everywhere. Like you get a web, and you get a web, you get a web. Just wrapping up the 3-pointer, the 0-pointer, and he makes it so that the 0-pointer falls over. So 3-pointer is on his back, and since it's a robot and legs don't, arms don't work, it can't get up. Thank God it can't get up. But yeah, so he gets second place. No, he first. Let's say he first. He gets first because he has 60 hero points. No, let's say he has like 100 hero points because he was saving people that were in trouble. And he has about 300 something villain points. So he's first place. And that's the end of What If Deku Was Spider-Man Part 1. So I'm going to do a double upload today. I might do What If Deku Was the Hulk Part 3. Or What If Deku... Well, I might do What If Deku Was the Hulk Part 3. Or What If Deku Had Decay Part 2. Most likely I'll do Part 3 of What If Deku Was Hulk. But yeah, as I said, join my Discord, please. I will do polls there. So it's like, hey, certain thing you want to do, what you want to see me do. What if Deku and I want to do two things, and I want to see what y'all want to do. What y'all want me to do? I'll make a poll, and y'all can vote. Whoever has the most votes will it will be the one I do. So yeah, but I gotta go. Have a great time, and this is like 40 minutes on the dot. Dang.